How do you problem solve? Well, if you're lucky enough to have on your table one of these frames, it has all your steps to success in order to solve almost any problem, and they range from step 1 to step 6. So to give you an example of how to solve a problem, here's a typical word problem. And it says, Mum puts £776 into a bank account and Dad adds another £2,049. They share the money equally between their 5 children. How much does each child get? So, in order to solve a problem like this, we'll follow our steps to success. So step 1 says, I can read the problem and identify the key information. So I'm going to take a different coloured pen. You can use a highlight or a pencil to underline the key information. So we know Mum puts £776 into a bank account and Dad adds, that's very important because it tells us what operation to use, another £2,049. They share the money equally between their 5 children. How much does each child get? Alright, so we've got some of the important information there because we've got what numbers we need to use as well as which operations we also have to carry out. Step 2 on our steps to success says, I can draw the key information. Well, sometimes you can skip this step. If you feel like you're fine, you understand exactly what the problem's asking you to do, and you know what operation to carry out. If you're struggling, it's a good idea to draw some pictures in order to help you. I'm going to use something called bar modeling, and it works like this. So, Mum pays in £776. Okay. Dad adds in another £2,049. Okay. We then know that we have to share that amount equally between 5 different children. Okay. So we've also done step 3, because I can say what maths I'll use for each step. I'm going to add first, and then I'm going to equally share, which means we're going to divide between 5 children. Step 4. I can tell a partner what I will do first. Right. So after I've drawn the key information, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out how much Mum and Dad have in the bank account all together. So I'm going to use what I've learned before about column addition to add these two numbers together. You can see here, I've used column addition to add the two numbers together. So we know that in the Mum and Dad's bank account, they have £2,825. Right, step 5. I can tell a partner what I'm going to do next. So what I'm going to do next is I have to share that amount. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture out for it. I'm going to share £2,825 equally between 5 children. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each child has to get the same amount. So we're going to then do what we've learned about short division. Okay, so we're going to divide 2,825 by 5. Down here you can see that I have divided 2,825 by the 5 children, and each child is going to receive £565 each. So this one child receives £5,655 each. And there you go. That is how you use your steps to success in order to solve a problem. So, a quick recap. First, read the problem and identify the key information. 2. Draw the key information. You can use the bar model if you know how to do it, or you can use your own pictures. Step 3. I can say what maths I'm going to use for each step. Step 4. I can make sure I tell a partner what I will do first. So in this case, I added first. Then you need to be able to tell your partner what you will try next. So that's what I tried first. What I did next was I then divided. Now, this is the point where if you at first don't succeed and you actually fail, this is where step 5 is quite powerful, because if the first time this didn't work, it's not about just giving up. It's about persevering, about trying again, about trying something different. So if this didn't work, I would actually go and ask a partner. Or I might ask a different set of people who might be able to tell me how to do this. And then if I still can't really work it out, that's where the last step on our steps to success comes in, which is step 6. I can indicate when I need help. because you've tried everybody else and nobody else can help you. So you're going to have to go to your teacher, okay, to ask them to help you out with this problem. And that is how you solve a problem.